Good? That's what they called them. God dang, how big is that fish?
The Bassmaster Top 100 format lets everyday fishermen climb in the boat with the sport's biggest superstars, like David Fritz. And occasionally, the amateur comes out on top.
That fish is a 6-pounder or better. He's got 20 pounds and 4 fish.
Pete Churkas from Iowa got lucky and drew David Fritz this second day. Pete's seeing firsthand the value of fishing with a big-name pro.
You know, pay for a guide service costs you up to $200, $250 a day, and for the entry fee, I get a guide for 3 days practice and 3 days fishing.
Over in Jim Nolan's boat, Joe Semler from Blaine, Minnesota is also catching bass right alongside his pro partner.
I figured if I come down here, these pros would be able to show me, or I'd be able to learn some way that I wasn't doing, find some of the things that I was overlooking, some new ways to catching the fish here on this lake. When you're doing something, you can ask them, am I doing this right, or is this how I should do it? And they'll tell you.
Hey, listen, you got your little tournament to win, and I got mine to win, so we're out here to work together on this.
I mean, when you read a magazine article, you can't ask the questions, you know? Here, it's in big detail.
I told my partner last night how to rig up, what size sinkers, and what type, and all that stuff.
You can learn just a tremendous amount in a hurry.
And that's what this is all about, is learning how to fish.
I mean, you can't believe how good they are. They just know they should be there, and they just keep working it until they get them, you know? I mean, they can look at it and tell you they're there. It's as simple as that, you know?
When you leave my boat, I want you to always remember who you're with, and you always have a good word to say about the guys you're in the boat with.
I'd say do it. Because if you just sit there, if you don't catch fish, if you talk to them and watch them and pay attention, you're going to learn so much about this sport that it's unbelievable.
For all the information you need to enter an upcoming Bassmaster Top 100 tournament as an amateur, contact the BASS Tournament Department. P.O. Box 17900, Montgomery, Alabama, 36117. Or call 334-272-9530 during regular business hours.
Only maybe he'll help me. He ain't even close to help me, is he?
But don't count old David Fritz out yet. The Day 2 weigh-in sets the stage for a final shootout between the 1993 Classic champion and this young Kentucky angler.
21 pounds. 2 ounces. Mark it. All right, folks. That is a tremendous job. They put him in the lead.
With an incredible 5 bass limit averaging over 4 pounds each, Mike Ottens takes a narrow lead over David Fritz. Jim Nolan's bag is smaller today, and he's running out of fish. Clark Wendlandt and Dion Hibden would both need a big bite just to catch up. On the amateur side, what about Pete Churkas, David Fritz's partner?
21 pounds, 3 ounces. Let's give him a great hand. That is incredible. I'm sure you will make some very close observations, were you?
Yeah. I was checking him out pretty good after about that third 5-pounder. I was thinking, I knew I just stowed right there. He was really a great partner because, you know, most of the time we end up taking the guys and trying to get them a limit. Well, he had his big sack, and he was laying off trying to let me get a good sack.